I'm going to be checking something on Rumble for a minute. I could have checked this before. What is my path? What is my name? Rumble is A. No, Rumble is A, B, C. C plus B equals E. E plus C equals H. H and E is M. M and H is U. That is creation from A21 21st. From A21 21st. This is very dark. Very, very dark. A21. Is that what I have? Let me get another pen. New pens. I got some new pens. Thank you very much. But I'm not sure if it's the ones I really wanted. You know, I bought them and I need them like medium point. Let's see. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, let me just get. Okay, now my password is okay. I'm in. Go live. I need a space holder video, in which I don't have. Boy, 19 minutes, 7 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Okay, I need a placeholder video. So this video will loop when yours is ended. So let's see if I can find one on my page. Give me a minute before I start. Just give me a minute here. Manage. Oh, I wonder if I can just go to another Rumble channel, you know. Let's see. Duplicate. Okay. Account overview. Leave. All videos. Where's that 58-second video? Yeah, so this is the one I'm going to put up there. Copy and put this here. Wow, how do I put it here? I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. Okay, we're going to try on Odyssey. Just want to see if I'm going on Odyssey. Odyssey, Google. Lose so much time doing this. It's just sickening. It's sickening. Okay, so I'm in here to see what's going on Odyssey. Thank God I remembered that number. And choose a video. Let me see what's going on here in Odyssey. Never. Be nice to start this video, for me. I don't even know how to check my channel on this. It's like really weird. Let me see. Odyssey. Live. Okay, something's going on here. Let me see this. Okay. So now, before I begin, for those who don't know where I am, I'm just in another chair today. I have moved chairs. As you can see, the bird tweeting to the bull, to the trader and the bear and the bull, right here, to the man with the inquisitive mind, stretching out over towards all the thumbs, the elephants, and down yonder, if we can point the light yonder, we have our master of all, 88, the master of all, 88, passing through gate 111. If it was time and it was 111, it would be 71. 60 seconds and 11 seconds is 71. If it is 111 in roulette, you will add up 16 plus 17 plus 18 plus 19 plus 20 plus 21. Oh, the sin of pi. Let me see this for a second. You see the alphabet, I'm just going through a thing where the letter R is the first 18, but the alphabet, the letters don't end until 26. So because I'm getting lost, and I looked at what you said, and I'm a little lost here what I was doing. So 88 is what happens. Right. Maybe you are right. Penis pencil. This is the bottom part of 88 right here. This is an automatic. If you want to draw a sword, or if you want to understand army stripes, the fox, where actually does this show up? In roulette, there's a certain area. If you go take a look, I will show you right here. Roulette orphaned. Okay, so we're going to go look at the betting pattern. Hold on, I just want to draw the camera down here. Okay, and we draw the camera here. And if you notice, 16 and 19 and 18 and 21 are both red. Here are two blacks, two red, two black, two red, two, two, two. The only ones other is here and then here. And then here and then here. You see the Lamed style shape? It happens here and then it happens here. It's a complete reflection. So we have to shift the alphabet from 1 over to 6. And we're going to start the letter A at number 6. Even though you have B starting with ABC on the telephone, the reason for that is once you get to the end of the alphabet on number 31 black, right? 3 and 1 equals to 4. Remember I said A, B, C, D, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. But when you revert it and come to the other side, okay, when we end the alphabet on 3 and 1, 4, yet we start the alphabet on 6 because 6 is before it became the alternate, which was 4. And it is the 4 alternate to where it is 10. I'm going to show you what this is actually. You see 6 and 4, 5 and 5. We all began A and E. A, D. So if I take A and put it in D, I end up with E. But I had to have AA before I can get D because it is created from B. Oh, I'm sorry. It's created from B. Are there two B's that came together? They crisscross, top left to bottom right, like above is below. You're welcome. So where I was going with all this is that our alphabet, okay, actually ends. You see the 10 here? Well, what happens is we're going to show you where. Hold on a second. Somebody moved my. Okay, we see 10. Do we see 10? We're going to just turn them over. We see 4, and we're going to turn them over, and we see 31. So where creation comes back into 13 is because of itself. The numbers create the games. These dots tell the stories. And here is the pathway. We give form to the alphabet through 9 numbers. Through 9, said the nueve. Everything is new through 9. 9 shifts. 9 shifts. We shift, take out ABC. We shift ABC all the way down to here. And I shifted it all the way over to here because what was once first, the next A actually only shows up over here, but it does not show up as first. It will become first. It is read 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 is 10 and 9, 0, 9, which becomes 69. And the 10, the multiplication, 1 times 9, 1 plus 9. I'm building a scenario. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 equals to 9, 0 equals to 10. So the total is 19, but the 69, 16 equals to 16 equals to a total of the 85 blue matrix, but it equals to 15 and 7, or 7 and 6 / 7 and 5 in the half-life through the moon, and it is a DC moon. Now I'm all over the place and I'm not happy where I went. I shifted the alphabet starting at 6. A plus B equals C plus C equals to 6. A, B, C equals to 6. We start the alphabet here. We end the alphabet here. Z. Then we go A, B, C, D, E. And we come all the way to 1 and it becomes F. We begin on F. We come all the way around 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, heaven's angels. I can go 36, 37, 38, 39 in creation, but this we have to keep counting. We have to go by the alphabet 3 times and then 1 time through the 4th time and see what we get and see what's left over, because that's the cycle. Oh, great. You knocked everything on the floor. Just 1 second. Oh my God. And this desk is even smaller. Please, please give me some space. It doesn't matter where I go. Please just sit down in a drawer or something. Come on, here's a drawer. Go into the drawer, sit in the drawer, play in the drawer. I don't care. Just stay and give me room. I'm small little desk here. Come on, little baby. Don't lick my fingers. Wow. So where did I come to this? I was just talking about the alphabet, but my cat is very annoying and it's very hard. I'm going to have to give her some food. Okay, let me just read message stuff and go on to that. I'm so out of sync now. Go, 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 go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, beautiful. Just, yes. Oh, so perfect. Yes. Oh, in the hideaway. There you go. She's down in the hideaway. You're okay there? You're okay, Snoopy? Yeah, okay. Let me read this stuff here, okay? Let me get on to. Whoop. So little space. Oh my God. Okay. New pens. Oh, new pens. Powerful. The pen is mightier than the sword. The penis is mightier than the words. Before skin. Funny how the removal after dictates the name for. How removal. Ah, for. Yes. Okay. Okay. Funny how the removal after dictates. Foreskin, the removal of the foreskin, the removal of the foreskin, 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 forcing, forcing, foreskins, foreskins, foreskins. Think, foreskins, for people. Now, what is a skin? Is it a game? It's a game where they use skins, and then they use the skin heads. So, okay. For E, what does E get out of it? Well, what does E get out of it? Exactly. E gets out of it. Exactly. Perfect. E is in it. It is alpha beta, which creates IT. Alpha beta creates IT. All the worlds of T are in beta. T is the equivalent. Listen, T is the equivalent. It is the black gateway. G is the red gateway. What is in between the two colors of the heels? And then I might have to recreate my design on the Gematria scale where I go make um, where I make the Gematria scale. I'll just do it quick on how I do it. I might have to. This is the Gematria scale. Okay, it's 7 and it's 20. Here's the red one. Here's the black one. But when we get to the top here, we create what I call the clam. Or if you want, I'm going to show you a different way I see this. And it's the Y letter. Which way is the Y? And in a way, it's Gimel from the Hebrew. So you put a Gimel here, and then you run it with 11. And then you put a Gimel here. Right? Two Gimels, almost like two bulls fighting head to head. That's what it seems to be. Now, if we want to go, we are going to run this like this. AA. What is the one that runs up here and why? What is going on in this? Well, if we chop it here and I chop it here, then there is 1, 2, 3/4 and 1/4. Here is the what I like to call the delta bridge right over here. So there is 1/2 of area which is above the delta bridge right over here. There's 1/2. There is 1/4, okay, underneath the delta bridge, and there's 1/4 below. There's one equal to the delta bridge, which is, I like to call it the runway. This is going all the way. I'm not sure if I'm getting this done right. Does it look like it's going into a distance? I can't really tell. But anyways, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 areas in which we only live in 3 areas. And here in this area, just above the bridge, under the clouds and above the water, we live in this area over here. And I'm not really sure how this whole thing goes together. I do want to show you that the one of the artworks that's in my mind is the 8 for the octagon. But once you join everything together, what was once 8, okay, is now 66, equaling to 12. What started as 8 as a stop. But it's the singular 1 and 8, because there's one center to the whole 8, which is Venus, Jupiter. 2 times 8 equals to 16. 2 plus 8 equals to 10. Plus 16 equals to 26. 2 times 6 equals to 12. 2 plus 6 equals to 8. And there you go. That's how it became what it is. So the October, what is the 8th month reflecting the 12th month? This is purple. Anyways, I wanted to talk more about, I didn't want to do that design. I wanted to do this one. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they put the turtle, put his head in the sand, right? And 1, 2, right? And what was 10 points, okay, known as 55, okay, is now known as 4114 or 1441, which is because when the 55 joined each other and then they closed the sides down like this, and they turned what was, okay, into the octagon. You can see the play four down here. I'm not exactly sure how I should do the inside artwork for this. So you understood where 55 came together. It also looked as 64 because one world, if you take a look at this world in here, see this crisscrossing over here? This crisscrossing can also happen at 111 in the roulette wheel. Not really sure if I can do this properly. Let me see. This is 7. This is 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is 7. This is 3. So I would connect it here, and then I would connect this here. The same way I would connect this here, and I would connect that there. And connecting that like that, I would connect this over here. I'd connect this over here. We'd have this connect over here. We'd have this connect over here. We'd have this connect over here. I'm just trying to see if I have this done right. And if you notice, there's an open door. See the way this linear creates an open door? Right? And you'd run this all the way to here. And for this one over here, I'm not sure if we're going to run center to center, but you can see that there's something in between this casing. And this design actually, I'm not sure if we're allowed to do it here in this one. What did I start with? I started with what, 16? Okay, so that's a 7, so that's allowed. And over here, it was 16 and 21, so 2 and 1 is a 3, so that's allowed because that's a 10. Okay, so I'm allowed a 7 and a 3, 10. And this one over here was 19, so that's a 1. And I connected this over here, so if this one was 21, this one had to be a 24. So this is a 19, 1 and a 24, 6. 1 and 6 comes together, creating a 7. So 6 and 1 come together, 7 and 3, so that's perfect. So I have a 7 and a 10. Where does it tell me anything about that? Everything on this planet, okay, seems to run in certain formations, and all the formations stem from 1, 4, and 7. 2 over, you get the 3. You want to go 4, you get the 5. There's a whole formation going on here. 5 is the upper level. 5, 6, 8, 9. 5, 8, 7, 4. 5, 6, 3, 2. 5, 1, 4, 2. The bad cat in the E world created from alpha beta. These two are retired in this position. They're reset inside this. And number 1 takes over here when we get into the 21st century. We started with first, but we had to bring first to 21st because it is the house of the 4 cats. This is the house of the 4 cats. 4 times 5 is 20. Why is the cat? Because the cat is number 9, the 9 lives of the cat. but it is played as well inside of number 5. 3 and 2, 5. 3 and 2, 5. 6 and 3, 5. 6 and 3, 4 and 1, 5. 5 and 4, 3 and 2. 3 and 2, 5 and 4. You cannot beat. I present to you what has been created by another. I only come here to present it to you. So let me read on with Messer. For Ekins, you need to, a little kid, Jerry Maguire, you need to little kid me from Jerry Maguire. You took too much. Goodbye. Show me your money. Show me your money. Yeah. Show me the money. Yes. Show me the money. Okay. I'm going to be getting a little teeny weeny drink right now, and a 1 minute break. Just give me about a minute or so. I want to see if I can bring something from my other computer. If I can start it up, it would be nice. You know what? I think my plug was out on my other computer. I might start my video from my other computer. Give me about a minute and a half, if that's okay. I'm not only I'm a little hungry and stuff, and not only that, I'll be there in a minute. Give me 2 minutes. You know, for those of you who can hear me, I want to let you know, I'm not a professional cameraman. I don't take enough time out to figure out how to do my videos. I feel that when the information comes in, if you're going to deliver it, you may as well take your time, stop the information from coming in, and put out more quality videos. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's just, there's just so much going on. It's just, there's so much information. It's just starting to click. I just see it all the time. If you play certain music, I see it. And I'm not the only one, of course. If I was the only one, I wouldn't be here. It was set up by all the numerologists that ever lived before me. For all those who gave their lives, devoted lives, who sat at home, or whichever way you want to look at it. I mean, I laughed at these people before. Ha ha ha. Well, I ain't laughing now. I'll tell you that. I ain't laughing now. Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm hungry. Give me a minute. One more minute. I'm there in 1 minute. Less than a minute. Trying to set up my other computer. Okay, I'm coming back now. Boom. Find the camera. Can't find my camera. Can't find my camera. Hold on a second. I have lost my camera, so I don't see myself, and I cannot proceed. Okay. Okay, let's see where I'm going to be going to next. Come on. Where am I going to next in this? In this design over here, okay, I am going to look up the Mayan calendar cycle. Mayan calendar cycle. The Zoltan calendar is 260 days, okay, with days numbering 1 through 13 in a continuous for 20 cycles throughout the year. The cycles mark religious and ceremonial events. The HAB is 365-day solar calendar comprised of 18 months of 20 days, in which each 1 month of 5 days, 18 months of 20 days each, and 1 month of 5 days. The 5 days of creation. Okay, so what we're going to go to now is A and B. A plus B equals C. A times B equals B. C plus B equals to 5E. So we're going to go put 5E to sleep inside of C and B. The bee house, the beehive, okay, or 5, alive, live, I have, I am, have. The beehive, okay, is a quarter house with something to do with a reindeer. And everybody, what's a reindeer? One who reigns over the quarter. What is the quarter? First of all, we have a quinte, because the quinte is inside of 5, but the quarter. Or what is another word for quarter? What is another word for quarter? Quad. 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 Quad is the quarter. I know there's another word. There's also octagon, hexagon. I don't know if you spell it with or without the E, you know? Hexagon. Gone. You know, the E sounds like it's gone, you know? Okay, so where am I going to go with this? So we're going back to the Mayan calendar. So how are we going to get to number 7? Where are we going to get 260? Where are we going to get this? I can go look for it. I'm going to play a little game. When they say 1 through 13, okay, I don't like to do it that way. Oh, do I have my little stuff here? Yeah. When they go dot 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 to 13, okay, that equals to 91. Now 13, you see it says 1 through 13 in a continuous cycle for 20 cycles. Now we have A and B and C and D are special. They're special letters for their sound, for their special letters for their sound. And A is AST, and B is ND, and C is RD, and D is TH. We can make up whatever we feel like, right? Hmm. There's a question going on inside of this. I can go from A dot 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 to S, and that would equal to 190, or 14 times 14 equals to 196. All zeros equal to 6. Nothing is a zero. Nothing is actually a zero. 0 is 1, but 1 is 6. We'll get to that soon. The alphabet starts in the 6th position. When creation and man came to earth is when the finite, the final creation came to be. How can you know what it is until you get to the end and it's over? And then once it's over, you know what it is. And you only know that the day after, because it's not over until the bell strikes 12. And then it is the 7th day. But in this point, it's when the sun goes down and you're still awake and you can see the 7th day arrive. So on Friday, on the Sabbath, on every single Friday in the winter, that bell is coming down while the skies are dark and everybody is jumping in and eating dinner together while you're awake. This is in rotation of where the two pyramid spikes of the cat, okay, of where they joined 1414 over 1313 of 169 over 196. And my cat just changed my keyboard. Can you, kitty, 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 kitty? I'll give you some space. I'll give you some space. Just stay over there. Stay there. Okay. Stay there. Stay. I bought these pens. I love it. I bought these pens. I love it. Listen, if you think my voice is too loud, if I speak too loud, if I speak too quick, if you see a mistake, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Not about me. Not about me. This is about if we can find the speck of where we see a truth. At the same time, we want it interesting and entertainment because it's boring as crap, right? But when you see the truth and you see what it builds, and you say, oh my God, for so many years, I thought this, that, and the other thing. And now I know through the church that you have brought on the light, through the games and creation, what we've lived every single day of our life, but we have never been able to take notice other than, oh my God, what a coincidence. And what I say right now is going to be said again in 6 seconds, because while you're watching me, what I've already said 6 seconds ago, because as though you think this is live, there is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds between me talking now and delivering and you receiving. And this plays, I believe, probably throughout the world through different speeds of internet, perhaps, in which through different speeds of internet, perhaps, okay, what happens
is if you're not seeing it at the same time as me, the system has enough time to pass less information, giving it the opportunity to have other and alternate information passing through the feed the same time I'm coming to you in 4 seconds, to you in 5 seconds, to you in 6 seconds, breaking up a million viewers into 10. And it's really only 100,000 running through that cycle. The separation of time, the magic of time. Oh my God, there's a million people, but guess what? There's 100,000, and every second there's 100,000 catching up. So I'm going to go over to where we are with this. What happens here is this is first, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. Fourth will end at T, where it'll be 20th. But you must note that the roulette, according to the roulette, let me find it here. Let me find it. Where is that roulette? Well, I'll just have to get another page. Roulette board. Wow, they're giving it to me so small, eh? Let's see. Okay, I think we can take that out of here and see where are we? Where are we? Hold on. Okay. You do notice that 1 is over here as first. 7. Here's 1 again, 1 plus 0, but this is black. While here, 1 plus 9 equals 10, 1 plus 0 equals to 1. You get to the other side. You get 10, A, B, C, D. You get that 10, okay, inside 19. So you get A, B, C, D inside of 19. You got, okay, A, B, C equaling to 6. So you got A, B, C equaling to 6 and A, B, C, D equaling to 10. But it was only on D. Enclosing 5 inside 4 and 6, creating 10. So note that on 19, this is the first red TH. This will come in and this will be a 1th. This will be the 1th that you know on number 19, the letter S. So if people have trouble saying the letter F, the reason they're having trouble saying the letter S is because inside the letter S is the first time that the two blacks come together in its creation. This one was created by a D black. A D black is mated by a 1-3 creating 4 and a 2-2 creating 4. It can also be a 9-4 creating 13 creating 4. It can be an 8-5 13 creating 4. It can be a 7 and 7 creating 4, but it would be 7. 1 plus 6 equals to 7, and another, not 7 and 7, 7 and 6, creating the 4. You're going to see a multi design that runs up this whole board. So I'm trying to see where I was with this, but what I'm assuming or thinking that we might go ABC equaling to 6. Okay, let me do this. ABC equaling to 6. Over here, and we have the entire board. I'm assuming. Don't forget, I'm making a lot of this stuff up as I see it, right? As it comes in. That's what I do. And then we break up the board all the way down. And then here is 36 and 35 and 34 and 33 and 32 and 31. That alphabet would go from here all the way over to here. But then A, B, C, D would be over here. Anyways, I shouldn't have brought that in right now. There's too many things going on in my head. Just to show you that the beehive is right over here. here's the beehive. Right here is the beehive between 20 and 17. The gateway, okay, to the cubic house. It is the gateway to the cubic house because it is the numeric values, okay, of how 20 became to be created. And if you want to see how 20 comes to be created, or if you want to see how 17 comes to be created, and I don't have all the levels. You see on the low level of 17, okay, when we use only two numbers, to create 17 is 16 and 1. It's 15 and 2, 14 and 3, 13, 13 and 4. Sorry, was that what I said? 17. And what I like to do also is crisscross. I want to create with these numbers 20, 17 and 3, 18 and 2, but I went backwards because my creation is through 3. But when 4 comes in, okay, with 16 in the same house to create 20, it is not the same as any other number. 416 is not the same. This is the polar state to ABC. This one over here. So when you want to get 20, so you have 1 and 19, and it is already on the second side. 1 and 19, creating 20. 19 is already on the second side of creation. 1 through 18, and the reflect of this is right here after 18. 19 is the first reflect. 1 through 18 equals to 19, and 19 to 1 is 20. What I'm doing is I take one key number here and run it up, and then I take one key number over here and run it down. It's like a plug-in. It's like the 17 belongs down here and the 20 belongs up here, and they overplug each other. In fact, this whole row might overplug each other, right? I might have to put 21 over here and put 20 over here and put 19 over here. Something about that, but I don't want to get into that because it's something new I just came up with. So what am I doing over here? Anyways, this is where I get. So anyways, yeah, you have 19 and 1. So this is the other side. Then you have 18 and 2. Okay. This here is this here reflects this is the R letter. It reflects number 12, the queen. Okay. The R letter, okay, will go and be the alphabet is going to change. We are going to move up the R letter to 19, 20, 21, 3, 4. The letter for R will be the 24th letter. In place of X, you will get your R letter. So I was trying to mention before of why the 19th letter and why people say S. I have trouble saying S. Those who lisp, it's because it's one. The F is the first letter. It's the first letter. It's one. It's first. It's not first. It's TH. This is what it is. One. This is what the S letter is. It's F. It's almost because it could be mixed up. It's the 19th letter creating 09 and 10. This will become 69 and 16, equaling the 85 silver blue matrix of creation. And at the same time, when I add this underneath over here, it becomes the half-life. This will become the half-life, and it starts on the other side. Nothing begins, like I said, you see here, we only begin in the polarity on 4. See, it's 4 through 20th, the TH heaven. They are all the same. All these letters, all these numbers are the same. This is time heaven. Time heaven. Time heaven. So 4th and 20th. And all your way through, there's going to be an interchange. You see, you might have 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th, and you don't have 10th, okay, and you don't have 11th, and you don't have Well, and now you're back to normal again, right? Here you're back to normal again. But once you get back to normal again, everything changes for teen. And then you have 14, and then you have 15, and then you have 16. Now, 17, 18, and 19, they switch. They're not the same. 10 and 9. These are not the same. They are different. Okay. If I had to listen to all the English people in the crowd, who says not that there wasn't a Frenchman in the crowd listening to the same story? And it was the French person's story that I had to hear and not the English story. Otherwise, the Frenchman wouldn't be in the crowd. So because the Frenchman was in the crowd, and when it came to number 17, he comes up to me, he goes, "Dix, dix." I go, "What about these?" I go, "What about these?" He dit, "Set, set." I go, "You want to deset? You want to be on the set? You want to say something?" 10 is to speak. 10 is to speak. Speak, my child of sex. Speak, my child of sex. The delta child. What is the delta child? Do you know the D is the head of the life of R, which are the feet, the head and the body? The number 10 is said zis, but sometimes you might hear zit. The X is replaced by the R. Okay, but this is also saying 9. This is also saying creation. Once you get to the D level, okay, we can now go inversion. I'm going to explain to you what that is. Okay, the inversion or the reverse of the X letter is the C letter. So we can't go there in this world because that's of the other worlds. And in this world, it becomes the X. But in the alter world of creation, it is the inversion and it is the C. So when you take to where X is, X will be over here. And if I get this right, Y, X, Y, Z, which is 1, 2, 3. Did I get this right? I don't have my paper on me right now. T U V W. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. And at the end, when you end the alphabet, right, in Gematria, you end on 21. So you end YZ, okay, as 21 is as the 21st letter in the real alphabet is U, the 21st letter. It depends how I want to look at it, where I'm going to go with it. Just give me a second. Let me see this. I'll jump off. I'll come back on. Okay. I'm behind again with you, Mr. Messer. Okay. A plus B equals AB and never C. Correct. Correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So how do I have to proceed with this? Because you're right. A is the gold, okay, between what is, I mean, if you want to look at it this way, it depends. You know, it's a scale because I'll just say 1 plus 2 then, replacing the letters with the numbers. So, but you're absolutely correct. A and B does not create C, other than if you're mixing A into B, as A is just saying, as A is mixing, I have 1 lighter and I have 2 lighters, and I'm mixing the 2 together. I'm going to take well, it's not really the same. Imagine I took red paint from this can to put the red paint in this can, then I'd have more red paint in the can. Anyways, there's a whole big subject in that. That is the problem with simple English values. A, B at 3 and A, B at 3 and C at 3, nowhere near the same thing. Right. Nowhere near the same thing. Right. Right. Actually not. Other than what this is telling me. You know, other than what this is telling me. One will never be 2. But 1 can participate with 2, but it can never be 2. And knowing its polarity, 6. So instead of starting with 1, since 1 is the beginning, man only came to life at 6. So we start at 6. We start at 6, the alphabet. We start at 6. So A, H, H, Mars, Earth, Mars, Earth. Anyways, I wrote this out. I'm trying to see where I'm going to go with this. Boy, every time I go back too many pages, I keep forgetting what I'm thinking about. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, the first 3 first in a row. A and B are first. The first in a row. A and B are first, and last is C. Is just a first. Right, C is first also, but it's first. It's last. If it's last is just turn the direction, and you're first. So you can call instead of being at third. So hold on a second. I got like 10 things going on in my head now. So instead of calling it third, right, from what was once first, because it can be thirst. So anyways, what happens is that 21 or 21st is 2 plus 1 equals to 3. And this is how I find what the beauty of numbers is you can now bring A and B to equal to 3. But 3, what is the definition of 3? We know they get the bronze. We know they're third. We know that the average of something is 3. We know that 9 plus 3 equals to 12. 1 plus 2 equals to 3. We know 8 plus 4 equals to 12. 1 plus 2 equals to 3. We know 7 plus 5 equals to 12. 1 plus 2 equals to 3. We know 6 plus 6 equals to 12. 1 plus 2 equals to 3. So now we know we have 4 threes. So plus 3 equals to 9. Plus 3 equals to 12. 1 plus 2 equals to 3. 3 times 3 equals to 9. Times 3 equals to 27. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. And on the next one, on the next cycle, it equals to 81. And we arrive creation Venus. 81 total, we arrive at Pluto in creation from alpha beta and everything to do with alpha beta creation. In 84, it is the TH and it is the TH heaven that has come to be. It is the heavens that has come to be. And the reason for this, it is 4 times 21 to equal to 84. And the reason for that is because of the cats, because of the 4 cats. and the 5 cats, and the 6 cats, and the 3 cats. What this is, it's just a French expression for going, talking about number 8 and number 4. When you say number 4, you say quatre, which to me has always been a cat. So when you say vin, for me it's wine. Okay. Inside of this, the reverse of W will tell me 9. To create this scenario, as I told you, 5 times 4 will create 20 and 9. So I just know that the cycles also, the reverse cycles, are times 3 and 1. So this is where I can also get my reverse to creation on Earth inside of Pluto. Here is the partition of the moon. Here is Pluto. Here are the angels of Saturn, of the red sun of creation. And here is 66, freedom, woman, and a whole bunch of other things. Hold on a second. I have a phone call. Hold on. Oui, Seigneur. Bonjour, j'ai dans une vidéo. Toi, tu veux passer? OK. Quand? Oh, OK. Donne-moi 40 minutes. À 8 heures, c'est bon. Oui. Non, faut que je descende. OK. Bye. OK. Okay, so what happened to the light? Yeah. So trying to see where I was. So all these are calculations, don't forget. It's not just 12. Okay? The multiplication will tell us about the quarter world. That's your multiplication. It's going to tell us about the quarter world. You see, there are 3 worlds, okay, or 2 worlds that are half worlds. I'm not sure if I want to speak about the underworld about anything. There's many things we can do, okay? But by creating this, okay, I create my 6. Never more than 6. 8 is the total of all, but we never work more than 6, not for that. That is the way it's done. There's no more than that. After that, this, okay, is the connector between the 2. You see it's 6, the 4 split worlds of the 2 worlds, and then the connection. And there's multi-levels in this. I don't know how it works. I'm just giving you the design of it. Can you see it? They're in rotation of each other. See, there's a time lapse. There's a time lapse over here, and there's a time lapse over here. But we both get to see the same sun. We both get to see that same sun. And then inside that sun, okay, you see where that turn to the side, where the 1 position is playing from the 2 hole, 5, 2, 5, and 8. On the cross to the E world, you see the connecting for the E world? Hold on a second. I have no light. Connection over here. The E worlds over here on this side and this side. This is the pole. These are the separating sides. The E world through the sun. And if we want to look at it a little bit deeper, let me see if I can do this. Let me see. See, can you notice that there's levels How can I say that? This. See the way it goes all the way down, perhaps all the way through, and then it crosses over here. This is the numbers that do that. This is a singular box. Okay, see level down here, 1, level 2. Although you have all around Rubik's Cube, okay, you have the levels on the inside here where the rotators are. Let me look back at Mr. Messer again. Let's see what we got up here. A, B, 3, A and 4, B and 8. The same information is built into the letters and the numbers. A and 4, B and 8. Okay, please explain. The only thing I know about 4 is A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals to 10. Okay, and what happens is if I go from here to here, A to B, B to C, over here, the D completes everything. As well, if I go A to B, from B to C, and C back to A as of D. So which way should we look at this understanding? We do know in this one, the only way to create a center will create an E through this, and that's inside the quarter world. But here in D, it is now the half world. So when we create the half world in the quarter world, okay, and we throw in our 2 spikes, the core is the quarter world, and the corners, okay, is the half world. And what happens is this gets turned up this way somehow, where the corner worlds of D, let's call it D, okay. Remember, there's also a 4-hole world. These 4-hole worlds, one over here. So now we have 4 and 4. We have 8. Can we call that the octagon there? I like to look at that and say it's the Mayan man. So you have your multiple facets of realities that are going on. Now I ask myself this question: is if this is the way it is, and I color in the artwork over here, right? Over here, I come up with one of 2 different letters. I'm not sure if it's going to be the B, because once I draw the line, you see, when I make this large enough, and I should, the center meeting point will have a line, and I'll be able to draw a line creating the K letter. If I don't draw the line and I leave it, okay, without this line here, it will create the R letter. With this line here, it will create the B letter. So don't forget, both these lines should not be there at the same time, I do not think. Okay, I think there's a meeting point, and we only split this into 3. How does this become the world that got split into 3, 1/3? And there's a couple of ways I see it. One of the ways of it becoming the 1/3 is 1/3, or is it a corner? Is it 1/3, or is it 3 parts of 6? Which part of it? But just let's go back. I was going to what is 1, 2, and 3. Well, 1/4 and 1/2, 3, 3, 3 is in between. If we go 1, 4, and 7, and we divide it by 3, this equals to 0.333. This equals to 1.333, and this equals to 2.333. If we go to 2, 5, and 8, this divided by 3 again will equal to 0.666, and this will equal to 1.666, and this will equal to 2.666. Now the king daddy of them all in 3, 6, and 9, when we divide it by 3, this equals to 1, this equals to 2, and this equals to 3. It is complete. There are no pieces and parts. It is complete. The only thing that's missing from here is the 0.333 and the 0.666 is the only thing missing. What we can do with this, I don't know. We can go 27 and 9 equals to 36 and 60 equaling to 96. We can go 216 plus 18, 234. Okay, now what is this? I'm going to explain it. 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 27 equals to 36. Now, when it's 09, that 27, that 09 will be 69. That 09, where was that 09? That will be 69. 69 and 26, 69 and 27 equals to 96. 9 and 7 equals to 7. It is the gateway in rotation. 9 plus 7 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. 2 and 6 is 8. Now, what we're going to do is the total of 27 and 9 without going to 09, okay, with just 27 plus 9. You see 27 plus 9. 9 and 7 is 16, is 7. 7 and 9 is 16, is 7. And this would be 2. So it would remain 27 in its own. Here we put it to 69, and here are its realities. What will be created inside of this, we'll leave it alone. But now that the reality is 27 plus 9 is 36, and it is 09, so add on 60 to 36, it shows my rotation immediately. That's how I end up with this number here. Inside the multiplication of 666, we end up with 234. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. I like to call this, okay, man on the moon, or how about the cube on the moon to the half-life? A and E world, right? The reverse is F. That is the actual answer. I don't like that I did that. The A and E world. Because of A and B, what happened when it was AAA? Because that's really the true average. The true average is between A and A. The person's life that is born today and the person's life on Wednesday, looking back at the day before, it is the same person's life, and that is their average. The average lives in between the two, and it is not only the average of the two, but it is today what will bring on tomorrow that will recreate the average that was today, yesterday, what will be yesterday. AAA. The question is, when we play blackjack, we have ace 10 that creates blackjack. A, B, C, D. Yabba dabba do. Anyways, when we get to this, this is our vibration. This is through the moon, and this is through Venus, created by Jupiter. Now, we have the 666 and the 333 all figured out. What about the 1 and 2? Well, when it's the 2, we are going to exchange it, okay, into this house, because 666 and 666 become 333. So the B world will now go to be 333. Can we do it that way, or has it already been inverted? Here's the one part. This is the center, and this is on the outside. This is the center, and this is on the outside. So what's going to happen here? Okay, if we want to bring it, I'm going to just do this quick. I bring everything to the value of 1, 4, and 7. So if it was number 1, I would add 9. If I need to bring it to number 4, if I need to bring this to number 4, I will add 3. If I need to bring it to number 7, I will add 6. So the answer to this equation is 936. In this one, it's 777777777. The moon. The moon. 4 times 4, 16 by 4, 64. The divided moon, the divided house. And this one over here, anyways, this is taking a long time for nothing. This is our vibration, and it can also be looked at as 432, or what is known to be as 1440 minutes times 3 equals to 4,320 plus 1440 to run the cycle equals to 5760, and this is the reset. This is the one of the first resets, because this is the year 2000. The year 2000 and the Hebrew year 5760 in moons, okay, is the same year. This happens every time you have a cycle of 4 days, and the 4th day, it's a reset. So if we want to follow the reset, and I've already done this somewhere else, but I'm going to do it now, you would be going 4, 8, 12, 16, 32, 36. Oh, I should have did it in threes, eh? Okay. 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60. So now we run the 60-second clock. Let's take a look at our reset. And it is what? It is 15 times 4. Clocks are reset. So we have 4, 8, 3, 7, 5, 8, 4, 8, 3, 7, 2, 6. 4, 8, 2, 7, 5, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8. So right over here, right here, right here, from here to here, 40. That's the blue world we're in. 44, division between day and night in creation of Pluto, the gateway to Earth, the sun in the beta world, the 60-second clock to man created on the 6th day. This is the final line. The next line will come up will be 64. 68 is the divided gate. 72, 76, 80, 84 is in Pluto. 88 is the constellation of Pegasus. 90 to our birth. 96 in rotation. What do we look over here? Because this is only the first part of the cycle. We have to come here again. This is number 2. This is A. This will be B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the 7th one, we create that cycle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1. This will be 5, 9, 4, 8, 3, 7, 2, 6. So where do we have this? We have 3, 7. We have 3, 7 here. 4, 8. Do we have a 4? We have a 4 over here. So we repeat that cycle. It seems like over here. Do we have another 4 here? I don't see another 4. Here we have a 6. Here we have a 6. 4, 8. 4, 8. 3, 3. 7, 7. 2, 2. 6, 6. Here is your rotation of time. Here's your rotation of time. 60 over 6 and 80 over 8. It's exactly perfect for the cube. 4 and 4 over 3 and 3. 5 and 1 over 6 and 2. It's exactly perfect. So cycle, it starts over here, and the first cycle ends here. And the second cycle ends here. And the third cycle ends here. And then after this 6 is supposed to be, it's 100, which becomes 1. And then it becomes 104, which becomes 5. And then becomes 108, which will become 9. So so the question is, so if I started here, first cycle ends, second cycle ends, third cycle ends, the fourth cycle has to end, where's the 9? And at 112. 112 is 4. It ends over here between here and here, 108, 112. So this will be 10. This will be communication. So it inverts right over here. I'm trying to understand what it means. Just trying to understand what it means. Do you follow me? This is the fourth house. These are the cycles of 4. We can be going by the cycles of 3 or the cycles of 4. If you take a look at the roulette board, okay, what they did to the roulette board, hold on a second. In 5 minutes, we're going to be taking a 5-minute break, all right? So what it is on the roulette board is, you notice they're showing it, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4, 4, 4. There's 3 rows of 4. They're not showing, you see, we're looking at the board this way. But when we sit to face the board, when you're at the betting side of the board, you're either betting up this way, but most of the players fit this way. You can only fit 3 players here, but you can fit a whole bunch of players here. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, this is the way you're looking at the board. The other thing is there's you see this line here? Over here, it's the orphans. It even says it. Here's the orphans. Here's series of 0, 2, 3, 5. And here's series of 5, 8 equaling to 4. There's a whole story going on in here. And I have designs for this. I'd have to look for them. And it would bug me if I don't find them. Right? So here's your rotation of 4. And these numbers are all going to link up. They're going to cause a piece of artwork. And everybody knows that 6 and 8. Did we have that 6 and 8? Yeah, look, the 6 and 8 happened here, 60 and 80. So where was our first 6 and 8? We came here to 8. So we came here to 8. 8 was second. 6 was, here was second, third, fourth, fifth. It was sixth. It was sixth, and it was first. Oh my God. This is first and this is sixth. This is the cycle. 1, let me see. We go from here. 1, the cycle ends. See, here, there's a cycle in a cycle. See, here's the third part of this cycle. The intermediate cycle will end over here on 7. That is Jesus. Now, you go ahead and you start the new cycle here. 1, 2, 3. The second part of the cycle ends here, and the full cycle ends here where it repeats. See, it repeats over here, from here to here. Now, my question is, do I start here, or do I start here, or do I start here? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So if I went first, second, third, this is fourth. This is where it ends. Actually, this is its cycle. This is where it ends. So then I start again. First, second, third, fourth. So this, I have to have the 4 inside the 4 for a full cycle. So when they do a countdown in Blast Off, they start at 10 so they can have that complete cycle of counting the minion. So then we have this cycle over here. So 6 and 8, the first time 8 comes out is in the second position over here. But yet here, 8 gets pushed into the first position. I'm trying to figure that out. Should I end it here? Or do I end it here? The full cycle actually ends here. The reality is the full cycle ends here. The partial cycle, okay, it is here. It starts again here. It restarts over here. And 1, 2, it's very confusing, is it not? Do you follow what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to come back. I'm going to get with your messer right away. It's very hard when you're writing and I can't see it exactly. Same with the calendars. C1221 is program winter solstice. AB1212 is the equinoxes. It's 1 between 2. 1 between 2. 1 between 2. We live in the E world, which is a divided world, where we have a divided sun, in which we have all the sun, and we have none of the sun and part of the sun, and we don't even know if we have the real sun anymore. Never mind if we have the real moon. Everybody knows that these videos I do are for entertainment purposes only, and everything I say is only in context for entertainment and nothing more. Only in the entertainment perfect. Alexis, you know what it's all about. I mean, Alexis knows. I'll be back in a minute. I think I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have a piece of bread. Can we take 5 minutes, please? I'm really hungry. Take 5 minutes. Mr. Messer, while I'm cooking my toast, I'm going to come back and read your stuff. You know, it gets confusing, cycles and cycles, you know? Cycles and cycles. I guess that's why they have the bicycle cards, eh? I'm back in a minute. Back in a minute. We're on break.
Give me 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Okay. As well as Mr. Messer, if you're still there, as well as yes, December. So what happens with March? March is number 3. December or 21. There's 12. There's 21. 9 in between, or 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 10. So is 3 the same as 21? It's a question. Or is that the bridge? The symbols A and B show contained air. The symbols A and B show contained air, completely self-contained air. C symbol shows open air, but the well, you know what? Can we look as the B owns both levels? Wow, I know I designed this. I'm just trying to look for the artwork. Oh, here. Here, I got it. I got it here. So, A and B contained air. A and B. So the question to all of this, right, is, oh, let me shut this music off here. So what we have here, you see A is, can you see the way the A is a split house? It's a circumflex. It's an expression in French that are used on certain letters. I think it's the A and the E. So we have to understand what is the A letter and what is the small a, right? You see this over here? It's where I'm at.
It's from the E world. It's the split world. You see the way you put this at? If you notice, when this opens up over here, you can automatically draw a line straight through because it's showing you that it comes from another dimension. These are skeletons. Our letters that we use today, our numbers, our letters, they're all skeletons. Sorry about that, girl. Sorry about that. If you want to come, you can sit right here. You can sit there. There's not much space. I love you so much. I really do. So what I'm going to do with this, okay, is instead of having E over here, where A and B create B and C, okay, we need to somehow, how did it create it? Because it was A and A that created you, yourself, and I. When you, hold on a second, where's the, and I have to get back from this beginning here. The distance from point A to point B at the same speed will meet at 66. So I don't care if you start at 1 or if you start at 12. It makes no difference to me. But how in the world did you get over from here to 3 and then to 6? What did you do over here that did this over here? Well, that's 3 and this is 9. So 1 plus 3, 1 plus 2 equal to 3. Because it's 2 of what? 2 of hearts? 2 of clubs? 2 of spades? Or 2 of diamonds? So when you go 9 plus 12 equals to 21, as like 2 and 1, okay, as like 1 and 2 equals to 3, as like 2 and 1 equals to 3. Now we have a gap. And in the gap is 45 and 78. That's the gap. Is that what the gap is? Did I do that right? No, I did not. I did not do that right. That was completely wrong. That was completely wrong. Wow. Because that's 3 and that's 3. The gap is 45. So I went from 3 to 2 to 1. That equals to 6. I went from 3 to 2 to 1, and that equals to 6. So try and figure that one out. The center of both sides is 6. If I add 1 plus 5, well, that's the first inch, right? But the ruler actually starts nowhere. So it's not 1 and 5. It's the first inch plus the 5 inches equaling to the 6th inch. And then it's the 12th inch minus the 5 inches equals to the 7th inch minus the 1 inch equals to the 6 inches. That's the way it has to be done. That's the way I want to do it. So if I do it that way, 3, 2, 1, so there's a gap of an area here of 2 areas, 3 and 3, and there's a gap of 2 areas over here. The 3, the 2, the 1, and the 4 and the 5 are going to be missing in both areas. What is the true number that's missing? Well, this would be the 10, the 9, and the 8. The 10, the 9, and the 8. So the 6 and 7, where the 6 is a split, is going to be the 6 and 7, okay, to the 4 and the 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 and 13, what's going on? I'm not really sure yet. So that would be 9 and 4, your creation distance. So there's a total of 5 numbers. There's a total of 5 numbers, and those numbers are 4 plus 5 equals to 9. 6 plus 7 equals to 13. 13 plus 9. 13 plus 9 equals to 22. 13 plus 9 equals to 22. Whoop. A 10-minute. I have the door. 1 second. Okay, just give me the 2 seconds. Okay, listen, I just had somebody here come over. I see there are 0 viewers, okay, which gives me the opportunity to stop this video, and I'm going to have to come back and look at all these messages from Mr. Messer. It shows nobody is here, okay, and I feel really bad that I'm doing this again to you. I have to set this up a little bit better. My heart goes out. Remember where we were at? Manuel, just give me 1 minute. We're at the 5 numbers that are in between 0, what is known as 0, 1, okay, what is known as 10, and we revert to 10, which is here, okay, which is 9, which is here, and 8, which is over here. So it's 8, 9, and 1 in the heaven spirit, to where it is 1, 2, 3 on the altar side, but it's 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's 0 to 1, 2, 3. How do I look at 0 to 1, right? How do I look at that? See that 1 where it starts. See, 10 is where it starts here. I'm just having a difficulty. 10 to 9 is 1. 9 to 8 is 2. 8 to 7 is 3. So it seems like, what are we in between all these numbers? Anyways, I got to look this over again. It's not as easy as it seems. I'm trying to understand where we start. But if it was, we might be going 0, 1, 2 in reflection of 3, to where here we have 27 equaling to 9 and 6. In rotation of 9 and 6 speaks for itself in the E world 5. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Mr. Messer, I'll come back and check it all out. Thank you for watching.